Get your gift cards. My girl, Miss Connie. I see you Wednesday night at 11.
Hi, everybody. My name's Connie Craig Carroll, and of course, Jean Doucet. You know this gentleman, and I gotta tell you, for 10 years, he brought you the beauty of a diamond simulant. Well, we are now doing fine jewelry, a collection that has not only the distinctive designs that you love, but the finest gemstones in the world in real gold. He, of course, grew up in a jewelry family. He's a direct descendant of Louis Cartier. He has worked for the most prestigious jewelry houses in the world, and based in California, he is a renowned designer that produces handcrafted, custom-made jewelry. You've seen him in countless magazines like In Style, Life and Style, and now he has the pleasure of bringing you his luxury line. So when you think of the people who can have anything in the world that they want and they go visit Jean and get those pieces created, you're now one of those people. You are gonna have one of those collectible pieces of a lifetime fine jewelry pieces. And everything is very limited just by the fact that sourcing the stones, creating the pieces in a one-of-a-kind fashion. So Jean, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Well, we're starting with
a bank.
Oh, yes. Oh, my, okay. As we look at this, I'm just gonna go through and tell you what we have, but get ready, set, go, because we have a dozen rings, we have a dozen pendant, we have 7 earrings. Okay, free shipping on this. You can see the appraised prices of almost $3,000. We are doing these at under $200 on FlexPay. So you can break them up to 5 easy flex payments, 9 months VIP financing if you have that HSN charge card. And I'm gonna grab my card because I've got to get the carat weight. It's very important on pieces like this. And you're also, as I said, getting 14 karat gold, 14 karat rose gold. No, I actually handed my cards off. Okay, here we go. 14 karat rose gold, and in the ring itself, the rubies are 2 carats. The diamonds are beautiful, brighter, whiter diamonds. You're getting 1.5 carats in the pendant, and in the earrings, 2.09 carats. So Jean, when we're talking about these, it's not just the fact that it's a ruby. It is the best ruby that you could find.
So the eternal question is about, is it the name or is it the color of a ruby? Because a ruby can be opaque, can be pink, can be cloudy, can be a lot of things. It's still a ruby. I think what we've accomplished here is to associate the actual color of what that stone should look like with its name. As you can see, that it's a fiery red stone. It doesn't look black, it doesn't look pink, it looks like it has depth, and looks like it has brilliance, and I think the next shot is gonna show that really, really well. You see, the best rubies in the world are called pigeon blood. They have that sort of thick red, very fiery. That's exactly what you see in that ring. So the idea was not just to do a collection that would be a fine jewelry collection, but can we actually bring out the color that I think is more than respectable to call it and name it a ruby, to make it a truly fine jewelry piece. And I think that's exactly what we do with that item.
We've got to show the earrings and the pendant too, because they are remarkable. And they just gave me an update. The ring is now available in only 6 through 9. So we have size 6 through 9 in that ring. It's in 14 karat rose gold too. So it makes the color even that much more alluring. We also have the pendant available. Last call on the earrings with 2 remaining. But Jean, as we see this up close and personal, I mean, that is beyond.
So the entire challenge in fine jewelry is to create uniformity in color with stones that are very rare. How to assemble everything to create that even tone of red. As you can see by looking at all these items next to each other, all these rubies have exactly the same color. So I can't stress enough, while it's vastly different from what we used to do in absolute and in simulated, it was very important for me, and that's why it took 10 years. If I was going to do fine jewelry, we needed to be able to really give you the experience of what a stone like that should look like.
Well, and the great thing is you always have, with everything here at HSN, an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. So I realize this is a considered purchase, but the problem with that is there are so few of these that exist, not here at HSN, but in the entire world. So if you love it and you love fine jewelry and you want a piece of a lifetime, put this on your charge card, especially if you're shopping with your HSN charge card. It's like $129 to get the ring home on FlexPay. And you will see, when you open the box, you will see the difference immediately.
It really took that long. So because you can find, again, rubies, and you can find rubies for $100 and you can find rubies for $100,000. What is really so rare? It's the color. The color is everything. How uniform is the stone? How much saturation do we find in the red? Does this look like a pink flushed out stone? No. It has that red, it has that consistency. And you can see also on the upper part of the ring, we created a rhodium, we put a black rhodium behind the stone to avoid having that contrast of platinum or of white gold coming through and sort of outlining the stones. What we wanted to create is a blend of color that really come through as you're looking at the jewelry. The metal must disappear. The two ways of making metal disappear is to keep everything really fine, not making it heavy, really low profile. And the second thing is to use contrast. The black rhodium on the band, the halo around diamonds, and then the center stone, ruby. So you have that ruby contrasting with the halo in white, back to the ruby. What you always want is you always want the eyes to come to you. This is why we put jewelry. We put jewelry to project something that's part of us, but it's nevertheless to project something. So we do look in the best way possible for people to admire what we have, what we own, and what we wear.
Okay, we're gonna wrap this one up because it is officially almost spoken for. I'm gonna leave it on until it's all gone, until every single piece is gone. But we're gonna show you still to come as we are again giving you the ultimate in luxurious jewelry at a fraction of the price that you might expect to pay. We're gonna have this gorgeous earring. This is on the way for you, and this is brand new. In this, you're getting diamonds and iolite and amethyst. This was appraised at $2,090. That was the lowest appraised price, by the way. I wish they would let me tell you what the highest appraised price was. We're doing this one today for $879. It's free shipping, and it's under $179 on FlexPay. And I love the length of this earring. I love the style. It is so red carpet, and that will be coming up in a second. But right now, our showstopper, which is brand new as well. Take a look. Okay, take a look at this turquoise. Like chances are you've never seen it before. We have coupled the turquoise back with sapphire. You have your choice of blue sapphire, and the blue sapphire, of course, is going to be in the white gold, or you have pink sapphire, and then, of course, the pink sapphire in this case is 14 karat rose gold. We're doing these tonight at a special event price of $899. That's $50 off the HSN price, but the appraised price. And when we say appraised, we send these out, 3 independent appraisals. The lowest appraisal that came back was $2,180. We're doing a $2,100 ring for $899, and if you have your HSN charge card, VIP financing means you get this home for under $100. Otherwise, any charge card that we accept, you can get this home for $179. And this, I mean, just the artistry of putting the turquoise, and by the way, that is perfect robin egg blue turquoise. That's what every turquoise wants to look like, right?
And the color is always key. The name is just a denomination. The color is the true representation of the stone. That's why they come in all prices, in all colors, in all clarities. And the challenge here is, I can't convey enough the extraordinary value that the pieces that we saw before and this one that we're looking at hold, considering the quality of the stones and the craftsmanship and everything that comes into the piece. We really always have to look at jewelry in terms of value. I understand we're very sensitive to price, right? But what am I really getting for the price point? That, I think, is really key here because we're entering a world of pricing that's a little bit more unfamiliar for those of you shopping at HSN. But when you're speaking for fine jewelry, when you're talking about the quality of the stones that you're using, that we're now in the 14 karat gold, we're no longer in the silvers, that we have added all of that in addition to the workmanship, then we are really projecting value. Is this a piece that should be $3,000–4,000 as their praise says $2,100? What am I buying for $900? I'm buying something that I can actually now consider as something I will be able to wear, something I will be able to put down, pick up, and wear throughout the years without that sense that, let's be honest, it doesn't have any value to it.
Exactly.
This has a lot of value, a lot of beauty, and I think that's important because then it feels like it's a keepsake now. It's not just a fashion instrument. It becomes a real piece of jewelry that you own.
Well, and it's so wonderful to think about the fact that, again, you're getting something that's collectible. You're not getting something that you can walk into a mall and walk in every jewelry store in the mall and see the same thing. You are getting a Jean Doucet piece. You're getting a piece. I mean, when you think of your favorite celebrities and their most important rings, their engagement ring, they go to this gentleman and have him custom design those rings for him. Now he's creating a piece for you. You have not only a ring, but a designer ring and beautiful, high-quality, cherry-picked, hand-selected gemstones. Now, this one, I will tell you, they just told me for sure if you want the rose gold, we have 2 dozen left. And the rose gold, again, has the pink sapphires and that gorgeous, gorgeous, perfect turquoise. By the way, the sapphire weight is about 1.5 carats.
It's, yes.
And I love the width of the band, too. All in 14
Always low
karat gold.
profile. Very important. You want presence on your finger, but you do not want height. So you always want to make sure that these rings follow the contour of your finger. See, there you go. They're not going to grab onto anything because really visually what we want is presence, is width and length, not height.
Absolutely.
Height doesn't ever do anything for your jewelry. So it always has to have that sort of wrap-around kind of effect. And you can see the stones again, consistency in color. The stones are matched, they're paired properly. You don't go from darker to lighter. Everything is the same exact tone. Open from the back, which is always nice. We call that ajour. When you create jewelry and you open the back of the stones, so you can see in the back on that shot that all the stones are coming through with their culet from the back. It's another trademark. I learned very early on, if you really want to judge the quality of a piece, you should definitely turn it around. How does it look from the top, but how does it look from the bottom? How much care went into creating the piece? The true signature of high-end jewelry is the way they polish it, the way they open it, the way they set it, the way they do everything. Every single little detail reminds you of how precious the piece is.
But that's the way you were trained, in the finest design houses in the world, right?
And that was like the blessing. The blessing is that right from the get-go, the only thing I saw ever were rings that were perfectly executed, where it matters if the stones are straight. It matters that it doesn't come off the line, that the pavé is perfectly, it's not all the stone the same size, let's go from the left to the right. No, it's got to have, the stone sizes have to taper. There's all of that goes into jewelry. What I realized when I came at HSN is that you don't have to make expensive jewelry to make well-made jewelry. And that's really important.
Okay, I've got to let you know, though, if you want this, I'm going to leave this one on, too, for a matter of moments until it's gone. And we also want to remind you, Mother's Day is just around the corner. This is the perfect gift coming up at midnight. 14 karat gold. May is gold month, but for a lot of us, I'm sorry, these are 10 karat gold. For a lot of us, we wait a lifetime to own 10 karat gold earrings, to own real gold earrings. Well, Anthony Palercio is coming up with Michael Anthony Jewelry. These would be probably hundreds of dollars if you were shopping at retail. Tonight, they're gonna be not only less than $100, we're gonna be doing real gold earrings in your choice of, you see there on the far end, the twisted swirl. We have the scallop in the center, and then we have the classic oval hoop. They're gonna be less than $50 for gold hoop earrings. I would say get these ahead for the holidays, get these for Mother's Day, graduations, because even here at HSN, we don't offer gold hoops for that price. And they're also the perfect every single day size. And then also, we have the perfect gift for Mother's Day in an HSN gift card, starting at $25, and you can really do any amount that you want, and then she can choose the gift that really speaks to her. Okay, moving right along, you know, always for Jean, the blues seem to be among the most popular of any of the gemstones that you sell. So we have our London Blue Topaz earrings. This is the lowest price we've ever offered on this earring. So we have your choice, and by the way, this is 15 carats. So we are talking about a tremendous amount of carat weight. You're actually getting almost 8 in the London Blue, so that'd be 4 on either ear. And then you have the white topaz that is fancy cut around them. And we have the white or we have the yellow gold available for you. White is almost gone. We originally brought these in at $649, great value at $649. They're $499 today.
And think of this piece as reminiscent of 15th, 16th century jewelry where we were not so adept in cutting stones. Now we cut stones very, very precisely, very, very well, very scintillating. But at the time, the extraordinary part of jewelry was just to find the stones themselves. And the traveling that it required was tremendous. You had to go to the far end of the world to find these never before seen stones. So when I look at that earring, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about sort of the early days of finding precious stones, of creating simple, very organic ensemble of stones. Just, you know, these larger stones that are the quartz that are surrounding the center stone. And then to me, in my mind, it reminds me of old mine diamonds.
Oh, an old miner cut, right?
Yeah, old miner diamond. And then in the center of a blue sapphire. Obviously, if we were doing an earring that size with that kind of material, then we would just, you know, go completely off track. But the idea is to give you a sense of what that design looked like. A little bit of a throwback to a period where, again, part of the artistry was just starting to put these elements together, how to surround the center stone, creating that contrast that really works, that feels very impactful. And I like that little French wire in earrings in general.
Too.
It's very thin, it just locks it into your ear. And then what you really see right below your ear is the rest of the design. We don't have sort of that clasp that comes over your ear. We're just focusing on the stones. The more stone intensive your item is, the less metal you want to do, the more you want to project the size of these stones out. And this is a perfect example of what you're showing. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. I mean, look at that. And again, these are London. Oh, the white, we have 5 left. We have about 30 in the yellow. But again, to be able to get this piece, even at $649, amazing. We've taken it to $499. We're doing it on VIP financing at $99. Otherwise, you can do any charge card we accept and do 5 flexible payments. So I know we're busy. This will indeed sell out. I cannot wait till you see these in person. Okay, we're gonna show you the ruby ring. Again, 5 of that ruby ring. And I've worked here 19 years. I have never offered a ruby ring that looks like that, Jean.
That looks like that.
Never.
I think that's really important. You know, I keep repeating that, but it's so important. A sapphire is not a sapphire. A sapphire is not an automatic beauty. It doesn't mean anything. They come in all qualities and sizes. And you can find a sapphire for $10. You can find a sapphire for $100,000. Ruby in particular is a corundum, which is essentially a sapphire, but because it has a very unique color, it has its own name, being the ruby. The rubies are extraordinarily rare. You have to go to vintage jewelry shows to see ruby of a certain quality. Vintage jewelry shows. You don't see a production type like we have in diamonds or sapphires for rubies.
Okay, this bracelet, out of this world and appraised at nearly $5,000. We have 13 people who can do this. The price at HSN is $1,769. Today, we took it to $1,589. It's on FlexPay at $317. If you have your HSN charge card, certainly you could do the extra FlexPays, but this is kind of like an ombre. It goes from green to yellow to gold to pink to blue, and you trace it all the way around and back to green. So you have that magic of a rainbow in all fancy sapphires, totaling over 7.5 carats. And if you have that HSN charge card, it's $176 on FlexPay. But that, I mean, if you want something that literally will go with everything you own, that is it. But the only unfortunate thing is how limited we are. We will not have the opportunity to do a full presentation on that one. So hopefully you can get it. But we're now going to move to the earrings that we previewed one time, and already people are in love with these. These are brand new. They were appraised at $2,090. We're doing them for $175.98 on FlexPay, and of course, if you have your HSN charge card, the additional FlexPay, but you are getting 12.2 carats of amethyst, 2 carats of iolite, and then you're also getting diamonds and 14 karat rose gold. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And then, you know, when I was putting it together, I was looking at 2 ways of assembling the stones. You'd be surprised if you change the top stones or the middle stone, if you change the size or the shape, if you change very small details, you create a very different earring. And I thought that this was a perfect complement, the perfect lineup for these stones. You can see in that shot that we have different tones in the stones. Always look for a little bit of contrast. I mean, I personally like a little bit of contrast. I like these grading of colors that we see sometimes. But in this case, and once again, every stone is saturated. Every stone has color. Every stone is brilliant. Every stone has all the trademarks that a fine jewelry piece should have. Not just the name, not just the size, because let's face it, 3 carat doesn't mean anything if it's not 3 carat that's really appealing in color.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember the entire time that I was considering and thinking of doing these collections for HSN, my really only struggle was, where can I find the color that's going to match the presentation and and represent real value? You know, so that's exactly what you see in those pieces. And then you have sort of that more eternal aspect to the piece. It's precious metal, semi-precious stones. It's now all real. We're not substituting anything to appear to be something it's not.
Right.
It's really nice. You know, same thing back to that ruby ring. That red, intense red was really key.
Well, and this too, I love the graduating not only of the colors, but of the sizes and the shapes of the stones. So visually, it's so much more interesting. And then even just a hallmark of quality and craftsmanship in the design, made, of course, exactly like the earrings that you would pay thousands of dollars for. These were appraised at almost $2,100. Look at the back. You're not getting a regular earring back. Look at that. It clicks into place. You can see all of the 14 karat gold. You have enough of the opaque openness to allow the light to roll through. And so as this is dancing on your ear, as this is framing your face, and by the way, this style earring, there's a reason why when you see your favorite actresses walking the red carpet, there's a reason that they're wearing earrings like this. And it's so funny, when John came here to HSN, I remember this 10 years ago, earrings as a category were not big for us, and you have always been an advocate of giving us beautiful earrings because you say it's so important to finish our look or create our look, right?
Rings and earrings is really the two elements that you should absolutely have, you know, and earrings make complete sense because they are framing your, you know, your features.
Exactly.
So it's actually a very important piece of jewelry, I think. And we found a lot of success in that because there was a real desire to find earrings. You know, I've always sort of looked for timelessness, because timelessness is this idea that you're gonna find jewelry has to have a very extended life. It can't be this ring that, that you fell in love someday and then it's over a few weeks later. Those are two important purchases to approach it that way. You have to make sure that the piece has that lifespan that you would want from an item of this price and made this way. And it will work with everything. And the beautiful thing with jewelry today, which was not the case, let's say 50 years ago, is that today jewelry, you can dress up or dress down jewelry. The jewelry used to dress you up. It used to really determine what occasion you were attending and what you should wear with it. The beautiful thing is that it has opened its range now, so that these earrings could be worn a million different ways.
Oh, there's no question. And by the way, the length on these, 2 1/8 by 5/16 of an inch in the length, and even the length is so important, right?
Everything is very important. You take a stone out, it's not the same earring. You add a stone out, it becomes too long. So it's all of that is always in the details. It's the right length, it's the right size, it's also the right weight. This is very, very, very light metal. As you can see, if you turn those earrings around for our camera, you'll see that we have a very light metal structure, extremely light, to create no heaviness, to not pull on your earlobes, to keep everything really stable and flowing with great movement, because earrings needs to have that sort of subtle movement to attract the brilliance left and right.
Oh, last call on these, but I'm going to leave them out here because they happen to go perfectly with our brand new dancing amethyst ring. Now, this is one we were supposed to actually have more of these, but this actually hit hsn.com, I'm going to say maybe 8 days ago. And it's almost sold out. Like, we won't get to talk about this one for very long. So not only are you getting, listen to this, almost 30 carats of amethyst, but you have this beautiful swaying motion of those amethysts that are surrounding the center stone. And this is all in 14 karat rose gold. And we are doing it not at that appraised price of almost $4,500. This is yours today at $350 on FlexPay. Or, of course, if you have your HSN charge card, you can do the extra FlexPay. But we have, seriously, one in each size, Jean. Now, this is, I've never seen a ring like this.
Well, the idea was to obviously create something that's really sizable. Center stone, a rare center stone. The diamonds and precious stones in general are priced based on how rare they are. The larger, more beautiful they become, the more rare they are, and therefore their price increases exponentially.
But what about the swaying?
So the idea after that was to create a little bit of a sort of a curtain of stone that are all individually set to have a little bit of movement, a little bit of pivot, so that when you wear the ring, let's face it, stones live off of light. And in order to create the most light, you need to create movement. Movement from the hand or movement by itself of the actual piece. So here, all that curtain of stones that's surrounding a very large center stone captures the light, is very playful, and also gives a lot of life to the ring. You know, normally jewelry, as opposed to fabric, is very sort of settled. You know, it's like the metal is hard and everything is settled. It's hard that it's rare that things move. In this case, you get a lot of movement.
Okay, well, this is officially last call with less than a minute remaining. We have we don't even have one in each size at this point, so check with your sales representative. I will remind you too, yes, it is in rose gold. It's in 14 karat rose gold, but interestingly enough, because the metal is not the focal point here, we could, if we don't have any rose gold, we could still wear this back with our yellow gold.
Yeah, the rose gold is really there because it works best with the amethyst. The metal has very little impact on the overall tone itself of the ring, so it's not a choice of, oh, do I own any rose gold? No, this ring would not look as warm and as good if it was in white gold.
Right.
It's really important that it be in that sort of blush light pink, because it sends the right warmth into the stone as opposed to something colder that would flush out the color more.
Okay, we're gonna wrap this one up. We will let you know when it's officially gone. The earrings, speaking of officially gone, we have a dozen of these remaining. And again, in this, you're getting your beautiful iolite, you get your amethyst, you get your rose gold. And we're doing this today, not at $2,100, but at $879. It's a little more than $100 on your charge card to be able to bring this home. So if you're still thinking about those, they are available, but we're gonna tell you more about what's going on right here at HSN with First Friday. Take a look.
Nobody does sneak peeks like we do. I'm Adam Freeman. Join me and Amy Morrison for First Friday here on HSN.
May is Customer Appreciation Month. Get your first look at our new Gem Source show before its premiere. Plus, May is Gold Month. Get up to 25% off and 4 flex pay on all gold jewelry. And these flowers will deliver just in time for Mother's Day. Tune in Friday at 7.
Since 1939, HP has been an industry leader in technology, offering innovative, practical products at a great value. It's a tradition they carry on to this day. HP puts innovation at your fingertips. From desktops to laptops and printers to tablets, HSN has the latest in HP technology, so you can stay productive and stay connected wherever life takes you. HP, make it matter. Friday on HSN. We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Guide to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Okay, we are back with the final 25 minutes with Jean Doucet, bringing you the finest in luxury jewelry pieces, impeccable design, fantastic quality stones, but at HSN prices. And now, it's funny, we were talking during the break. I have worked here almost 20 years. I have never presented an orange sapphire. Orange sapphires. Now, you've seen blue sapphires, pink sapphires, green sapphires. Have you ever had the opportunity to see an orange sapphire? So this ring is actually your choice of orange sapphires in yellow gold. We have the amethyst in rose gold, and then we also have the beautiful Tsavorite in yellow gold. And in the amethyst, we're almost sold out, which is hilarious to me because my first choice would be that orange sapphire. You're getting 21 points of diamonds, so almost a full quarter carat of diamonds. And then when you look at the design of this, even the intricacy in the detail of the center is amazing. You have those individually set diamonds. You're getting those beautiful little, the diamonds going down the side of the band, and then the stones. Okay, the orange sapphires, ladies, I'm just going to say this to you, and I'm going to let Jean tell you about this. If you are a collector in 20 years as the largest retailer of colored gemstones in the U.S., I've never offered orange sapphires, Jean.
Well, if we were to push the color a little bit, we could have called them paparacha, because
Yes.
the paparacha stone has that orange and sort of lotus kind of tone, which this is not. I'm not calling it a paparacha, but this is how rare orange is. There's only 2 sapphires that have their own names, the ruby and the paparacha. The paparacha being an orange stone with an overtone of pink.
And I mean, exponentially more rare than a ruby or any type
and
of
these,
sapphire.
why these two stones in particular have separate names and separate price points, because this is how rare they are. What's really interesting about that design is that we sort of create a nice sized halo and filled it out in a way that looks organized, creative, and organic. But we've created some presence on your finger. It's not a tiny little ring. It's very dainty and it's small because that's my style and that's really how I like to make fine jewelry. But it doesn't feel like we're trying too hard. From a little bit of a distance, and even from up close, we see that there is a rationale for the design inside the ring. And there's, again, always this contrast. You play the darker color against the clearer color. And again, you can see the saturation of each and every one of these stones. There's no pale, it's not washed out, it's not transparent. You know, this is the thing, is that you can see so many sapphire that are cut so transparently. We call it, the stones are very windowy. They have a lot of windows in it, so you see straight through them. That's not the case here. The color is through. And this is a perfect example. Tsavorite is a stone that I use in my diamond jewelry in my showroom. For signature stones, I have this little detail where I sign the rings from the back. And I use Tsavorite instead of emeralds because emeralds are too brittle to set where I set them. So I use Tsavorite because Tsavorite has that green, really rich color that you would want an emerald to have. So you want emeralds in a perfect world to have sort of that sort of grass, green garden kind of color. And that's what you see here. You see the center stone. So the bigger a stone is, the darker it gets, so to speak, right? And then that's exactly what you want to find in all of these rings. It's a blended color from all the stones. They all look that they've been paired really well. That's the trick of fine jewelry. It's the execution and the craftsmanship, and it's assembling stones by cut, and it's assembling them by color. You do not want to see nuances of color when it's not intended to be that way, like in the bracelet that we saw before.
Well, you know, it's funny, the amethyst, we have 3 remaining, so the amethyst is by far the most limited, but to me, the opportunity to get that orange sapphire, it's unbelievable. I'm going to show you the orange one more time on the finger, and I'm going to let Jean talk to us about how difficult it is to even acquire these stones. And you look at the intensity, and you look at really the fire in these stones contrasting with the scintillating brilliance of the diamonds. It's amazing.
Yeah, we are looking at a genuine piece of fine jewelry. There are genuine diamonds, genuine sapphires, genuine, let's say, gold. So we have all these elements put together. I always go back to the color. As you can see in your screen, we can see the color of the stone. That's really sort of the benchmark for, have we accomplished a fine jewelry piece or not? Can we call it sapphire, orange sapphire, but can it look like orange sapphire? Not just by name, but by presence, by appearance. I think this is what these rings do. So we filled out the little halo with these colored stones.
Okay, gotta let you know, we're gonna show you the beautiful Tsavorite. We'll show you the orange sapphire, which is also available for you. Unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee, but for this show only, you're getting $100 off of our regular selling price. Think about that. $100 off what we should be doing on this one, which is amazing. Everything about this you will love. You will absolutely, positively love. And I know we're very, very busy. Bear with us as we get you taken care of. Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep you updated on this one. Hang on there. If you would like it, the amethyst is gonna be the first to go. Now we wanna show you, also available, but it isn't scheduled for a full presentation. We have your choice. Now you could actually stack these together. So we have ruby in rose gold, sapphire in white gold, and then Tsavorite also in your yellow gold. So the ruby's in rose, the sapphire's in white, the Tsavorite is in yellow. And we're doing these normally at $539. Today, they're $479.95. They're under $100 on your charge card. Those are beautiful together, Sean.
Beautiful, and again, we match the color of gold with the stones. You do not want to set emeralds on anything else but yellow gold. You do not want to set sapphire on anything else but white to create that contrast, cold colors. And the same thing with rubies. The best way to have rubies is to set them in rose gold. And each of these stones, each of these little cluster of stones is black rhodium, so that we don't, the metal that we need to hold onto each of these stones does not come through and does not create a sort of a visual impairment of the piece. It's very important. So that black background just brings out the color and the intensity of each and every one of these precious stones.
Okay, coming up at midnight, you know, May is Gold Month, Mother's Day is just around the corner, graduations are just around the corner. We are gonna have a choice of gold, solid gold earrings at a price that will blow you away. You choose if you want the beautiful swirl, if you want the scallop design, or if you want the classic oval hoop. Now, I know you're thinking, if you go to retail, these would be priced maybe at a couple $100s. We here at HSN should be doing them at $100, right? We're not even at $100. I gotta tell you the truth, we're not even at $50 on gold. These come with a lifetime warranty, and this is a must-have in every ladies' jewelry collection. We are 20 minutes away from launching a brand new Today's Special, which we could sell out of one of those styles, if not more of them, right at midnight. So I hope you can join me. It's from Michael Anthony, synonymous with quality in the gold industry. That's going to be coming up. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to move right along because we do have less than 20 minutes left to shop with Jean and all of the beautiful fine jewelry. And one of the things that we all, I think, are in love with is turquoise. But if you want, you know, a different look than Southwestern turquoise, if you want couture turquoise, we have it for you in our gorgeous pendant. We have earrings, and we're going to have a matching ring for you as well. And the pendant, I'll just start with a pendant. The pendant was appraised at, oh my gosh, 5 left of that. It was appraised at $1,500. We're doing it for $1,079, free shipping. It's a little more than $200 on your charge card. The earrings appraised at $1,600. We're doing those at just $1,300 on FlexPay for you. And then the matching ring appraised at $1,900. Actually, guys, those retails, I think maybe, oh, we don't, oh yeah, we do. Okay, we do. Okay, we do have the range up there. I'm sorry, I said 19, it's actually $2,900. Sorry about that. But you are getting here not only the turquoise, mine to the USA, by the way, but you are getting 36 points of diamonds in the pendant. The earrings have 61 points, so it's well over ½ carat, and the ring has 1/3 of a carat of diamonds. But notice, well over $3,500 appraised price. And when you look at the turquoise, you've heard Sean say this all night long, it's about color. It's not just saying, because a lot of things can test to be turquoise or to be emerald or to be ruby, but to get the really what you would, you know, the standard by which all other pieces of that gemstone should be measured, it's a whole different thing.
It's a whole different thing, and the iridescence that you can see even when we came up close. First of all, you can see immediately the color. You can see, you know, that very subtle, uniform, but at the same time, really bright and stark color of turquoise. Turquoise should not be dark. It should be stark. It should have that intensity, but it should have that light, sort of blue. You know, I'm sure there's a million names to describe.
Like robin egg blue.
Yeah, to describe turquoise. But what I really love about them is that I found iridescence in the stones that is otherwise very solid. We call them in French, we call them pierre dure, which is like hard stones. They're not based on their transparency. They're not based on their faceting. What's really important in those stones is really the color and the iridescence that you see at the surface, sort of the grain, the skin of that stone. And then you see that really well when you look at it. Very uniform, very clean, very, very bright and pastel blue.
And then the diamonds that you've used around it. I mean, these aren't diamond accents.
No, those are all 58 facet
Exactly.
diamonds, all fully, we call that full cut. So whether you have a diamond that's a 5-carat diamond or the diamond, each of the diamonds that are around these stones, they're all cut the same way. They all have the same amount of facets. It's a very tedious work, but it's a very important one because the cut of the stone is everything about the brilliance of the stone. So what you want is that each of those stones to be cut as perfectly as possible so that we have that halo of diamond around our perfect colored.
Okay, here's the
Turquoise.
bad news. The turquoise earrings, they just told me there are 2 remaining. I want to show you quick something about the earrings because when you look at the earrings and the way that they're made, look at this. Even the way that the clasp and the closure is on this, and look at underneath the gallery, like you were saying, even from the back, from every single angle.
It's very important.
Yep.
It creates it makes the piece really rare and unique as if it had been done, which it is, but if it had been done with care, like it was done with you in mind, like you are making an important purchase. You don't want to receive a piece of jewelry when you turn it around and you look like it's not done. It's not finished. I was just sold the impression of turquoise. I wasn't sold the idea of jewelry making. There's a very big difference.
Sure.
Just like we were talking about the names a little bit earlier, there's a difference between a ruby and a ruby.
Well, and by the way, this is an enhancer, comes with the chain, so your 18-inch 14-karat gold chain is included along with this. So you think about what you pay for just the chain. The chain is included. Free shipping, 5 flexible payments, and of course 6 if you're using your HSN charge card. This will be a complete sellout. The nice thing is you're gonna get all 3 if you're on board right now. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna move right along because we have less than 15 minutes remaining to shop with Jean Doucet. And we've got to give you an idea about the citrine and diamond pieces. Unfortunately, we have 2 left because the ring sold out, the earrings sold out. We have only the pendant remaining. We have 2 of these. Do you want to say something quick about that?
Honey color, back to this idea that we have a saturated stone, we have brilliance, we have a perfectly cut stone, and a really intricate detail of a little bit of a bow wrapping around with white and yellow diamonds. So again, we have all these elements that truly make it for a one-of-a-kind special piece.
Okay, we're gonna move right along because we are running out of time. We literally have 10 minutes left to shop with Jean. And now we are going to our aquamarine and diamond ring. And I gotta tell you, if you've ever dreamed of aqua, this is what dreams are made of in aquamarine. I've never seen a finer aquamarine. It's a full 3-carat, and then you're getting 36 points of near colorless diamonds. In addition to that, look at the design of the band. I love the style of the shank on this one. The diamonds come up and surround that beautiful aquamarine. You can see the appraised price on this was $3,330. We're supposed to be doing this at $1,409, but we're doing it at $1,300 free shipping. If you're using your HSN charge card, VIP financing is $145. Otherwise, $261 on any charge card we accept. But this, if you are an aquamarine lover, this is the ultimate ring of a lifetime. I mean, that color, Jean, there has to be a fraction of percentage of all the aquamarines mine that look like that.
And then most of the aquamarines are going to look completely transparent. They're not going to have a hint of blue in it. So this is a stone that is supposed to be sort of translucent in a way. It's supposed to be light, like aquamarines are very light. But when does it have the right amount of color? What you see as this stone is rotating, you see the contrast with the white diamonds. You can see the blue is there. And then there's a little bit of obscurity in it that really brings out the color of the aquamarine the way it should be. It's this idea of, is it the name or is it the look of the stone? It can't just be the name, it has to be the look. And it's this fine balance of how do we keep the prices affordable, quote unquote, and at the same time reach that level of quality where it feels like I am accessing something and the value is being delivered to me.
Well, and at the same time, the design, because while we have the ultimate in an aquamarine stone and we have those near colorless diamonds, to put it in a style, a design that literally you could wear now, but you can wear for a lifetime. And when we say affordable, certainly $1,300 is a considered purchase, but the fact that this was appraised, lowest appraised price, $3,330. So if you can do it, I would put this on your charge card at a little more than $200 or $145 if you're using VIP financing. See it in person because you always have that unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. But this is truly, if you're going to have one aquamarine in your lifetime, maybe it's your birthstone, maybe it's your favorite stone, this is the one to have.
Always see it in person. You know, when I used to work in retail, I remember I used to tell people they were admiring something in a display. I said, let me just bring it out, not as a sales sort of move. It's like you will never know how jewelry feels until you put it on.
It's true.
So if you like the design, if you are tempted with the idea of the piece, the color, and you wanted to see it for yourself, HSN does give you that flexibility that you know, sort of is presenting your TV screen as a display in a jewelry store. Try it on, see for yourself, and then you will definitely know if this is a ring for you or not.
Yeah, because you don't have the option of returning it often in fine jewelry stores. And here you have that opportunity to try it on, to see it in person. And again, 30 days. If you don't love it, you send it back. But if you think for one moment that this looks beautiful on the screen, when you see it in person, I think you'll be blown away.
You should, even though we have very sophisticated lights in the studio, you'd be very surprised how jewelry looks in natural light. And in every different light, I always say, like, diamonds almost never look the same. Like from 1 second to the next, from 1 minute to the next, they look different. The angle is different. The light is captured differently. There's shadows, there's artificial light, there's new light. Like if you go to very strong, powerful sunlight, diamonds get really flooded. When you get to low voltage in a restaurant in the evening, diamonds really come alive.
Absolutely.
So they have a way of going through light that every other stone shares. And I think that's why you should always try it in a different environment so that you can see for yourself. And typically, historically, we've always noticed that people were always very surprised by opening a box. I think I've always heard that expectations were exceeded when people receive an item versus the opposite.
Oh, there is no question. I mean, think of what you have to look forward to. If you're ordering this right now, within a matter of days, you'll be opening that box. And I promise you, it will exceed your expectations. Now, also, this is not scheduled for a full presentation. We only have 10 of these. It's almost 5 carats in rubies and diamonds and gold. And you can see the appraised price was $5,228. We're doing it on FlexPay for $359, and it's available for you if you have your HSN charge card 6 FlexPay. But again, we'll show it up close for you because it's all about not only, in this case, the rubies, but matching the rubies, because rubies come in, gosh, I don't know, hundreds or thousands of different shades.
And do they have actual depth? Are they opaque, or do we have some place for the light and the eyes to go? And it was really interesting is that we saw the same ring basically, but shot with 2 different lights. This light is bringing out sort of that hint of pink that is in every ruby, as long as they're not cyan and then they become really black. You don't want a black ruby. You want that sort of undertone of pink with that overtone of red. That's what you find. And when we saw the ring on your hand in the studio, where the light is much less intense, then we saw the stones sort of stabilizes themselves into sort of that red, rich red. So you'll have all that range of color as you're wearing the ring, depending how it's seen where you are.
Okay, we also want to let you know our hot item, look at this one. This is 13.5 ounces of a day and night cream, the Vino Gold line, which is the flagship line of Imisam. It has that patent pending OPC complex, which is resveratrol and cold pressed grapeseed oil. So if you want that, that is like 4 times the size of a normal night and day cream. We're doing it at $49.95, $12 and change on your charge card. And if you're looking looking for one that is easy because you just use one cream day and one cream night, there you have it. Okay, we're moving right along, and we have one more item before we let Jean go, and now we're gonna move to, oh my gosh, an Ethiopian opal, the largest one that I personally ever presented. And I will tell you, if you want magic, the magic of a rainbow and a gemstone, the opal's the way to get it. You're looking at over a ½ carat of gorgeous sapphires. Hard to see in this light because you can see. Yeah, there you can see all of the color that you're getting from this. We took $200 off our price. The appraised price is closer to $3,700, yet we're doing it for $12.99 and free shipping. Under $260 to get this home. And if you have your HSN charge card, of course, you get the additional flex pay. But Sean, this is out of this world.
And a steal.
Yeah.
And again, you know, is it just an Ethiopian opal, or does it look like one? And I love these iridescence that we see throughout the stones. You know, if you walk around the jewelry shows and you look at the different prices that these stones are offered at, the range is so wide. So the idea here is to reconcile this concept of value with beauty. It's not expensive to be expensive. How much cheaper it is than what it should really be? And that ring appraises nearly $4,000. So I think that this is the angle in which I like to present these pieces, is that it's an extraordinary value for an extraordinary quality.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
I mean, you look at all that color. And again, we have, you know, obviously bright studio lights here. When you get this at home and you just have it on your finger, the amount of pinks and greens and purples, and then not to mention all of the sapphires that are surrounding this, and this is all in 14-karat white gold, rhodium plated. Rhodium's a member of the platinum family, some more expensive actually than platinum. If you have other platinum jewelry, this would match it because of that rhodium plating. But it's just, and also too, opals, you have to be really careful with how you cut the opals.
Yeah, and you really want to preserve, see that iridescence that we're seeing as you move, and we want that to be full, very present, all the way through the stones, not just in highlights. We just want to see, as the stone moves, we want to keep continuing enjoying these different tones of colors that are coming through the stone. And that's really what sets them apart.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that as I turn that. You see all that?
It's everywhere, and then as you move, it continues to pick up the light, and it continues to iridesce, you know, as we go around the stone, from wherever we look, and that's the really important part of the stone. That's what we want. The rest of the mounting is black rhodium with sapphires, because again, how do we create a little bit of modern, something a little bit modern?
Oh, you know what? If you're on board, you have it. Congratulations. And then we're going to give you one more minute. This is still available, but it is officially last call. And John, as I said, if we were looking at what every aquamarine wants to grow up to look like, this is it. This is a 3-carat aqua. You have over 30 points, so over a third of a carat of brighter, whiter diamonds, all in white gold. This was appraised at over $3,300. We're doing it at more than $2,000 off that price.
Yeah, that's an incredible value. And again, I can't stress enough the difference between going to a flushed out color of aquamarine and something that has sort of that really light baby blue that is coming through the facets. So while the stone has transparency to it, it really gives us sort of like that really light but intense saturated blue.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. And coming up next, we are going to be doing a brand new Today's Special in gold earrings. Stay with us.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
There is a place unlike any other, where mind meets body, meets spirit and soul. At Golden Door Resort and Spa, it's more than about entering, it's about centering and transforming your life. And now Golden Door can be experienced in your own home. Nurture and rejuvenate, purify and nourish, and reconnect with yourself on the other side of the door. Golden Door, only on HSN.
At HSN, there's no better love
than customer love.
Our customers make us head over heels happy.
That's why we simply want to say
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for liking us, following us,
For shopping with us.
And thanks for cooking with us.
For being part of our community.
Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do.
Because the very best thing about us
is you.
Simply classic. Simply essential. Simply perfect for every style. Sometimes the greatest pleasures are the simplest ones of all. Watch Concierge Collection, Sunday, only on HSN.